So I learned to try to embrace it, and I try to take all the negative things that we go through in life and try to make a positive impact with it. Because you can get so caught up in your thoughts, get caught up in the everyday life, but once you
Hmm.
see something that kind of make you feel good, it kind of might change your perspective on things, and that's what I'm trying to do, especially when it comes to our culture, because I think we're so divided and with so many things. They try to divide us with age. They try to divide us with music. They try to divide us with just anything. But once you start bringing these things together, you really can't stop it. So I'm trying to like learn how to not push away a young person or not listen to an older person. It's like uh, I think we all built or like we all try to get in line together. That's what I'm trying to do with my art. So that what helps me and what I do. So
Okay, y'all. I'm really trying here because that answer was another dope. That was another dope one. I mean, okay. I'm just gonna follow up this, and I'm sorry, Raya. Y'all can look at me crazy later, but I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna follow up with this one. So, what I hear you saying, and I love how you're taking ownership of this is art.
yeah,
Art. That's
that's all
all
it
I'm
is.
gonna say. Like you're speaking soul into it. So I appreciate that. And what makes you stand so calm? Because you can all the little naysayers, because there are a lot of them. Oh, you just put a little couple of words. Okay, I'm sorry. Just put a little couple of words in, and then it's just popping up, and that's what he's doing. I could do that in my sleep. Okay, funny
Yeah,
story. No, not true. But what what puts that force that you have in it to say this right here is my art and my soul speaking through it? Like you're standing on business. I love it.
got to.
What makes you feel inspired to stand on that? Because some people just say AI art. This just AI
Um,
art.
I mean, just I think just believing in yourself. Regardless. Like I said, people gonna say what they want to say. It's like I can't get mad that a person can't see what I see. It's my vision, right?
Mm,
So for a person to see what I see, you have to kind of like show them, you know what I'm saying? So when they
that's right.
see it, then they'll understand what you're coming from. You can't get upset from a person's perspective because that's what they see. But as your job as an artist or your responsibility is to make them see or also give them a different perspective if they can see. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think I like music as well because there are people that are blind out there, but music can change their whole mood too. So I think I'm a multi-layered artist. I like to give everybody that type of experience, whether you can see, hear, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
Fully accessible. Fully
yeah,
accessible all around, right?
yeah,
That's dope. It sounds like I know you say you started with Mid Journey, and you've been in it from early on. And I think like if you've been in it from this long, we're like vets now, right?
I guess.
However, the grand scheme of thing is still very young. It's a lot
Yeah,
of newcomers that don't know and say the crazy stuff like, "Oh, you just put some few words in it." And if you've been doing this as long as we have, you know that that's it's not as easy as that, right?
right, right.
But then that also brings a lot of new people to the stage. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be influenced just by your videos or by this whole event, right? I'm like, wait, you could do that?
Mhm.
Oh, I want to do that. What advice do you give to somebody that's starting out that's being influenced by what we do right now?
Just to keep going, keep pushing through. There's gonna be some times where you know, it's gonna get frustrating. A lot of things that you think that you can do or you thought in your head, it doesn't come out when you see it. You just gotta figure it out. There's so much information out here in the world that we're living in now. Like you cannot not know anything, and if you don't know anything, that means you're not looking or you don't care. So I think you just need to really strap down, find yourself first, find out who you are. Because until you find out who you are, then your art ain't gonna mean anything. Because it feel like you're doing something that somebody else is doing, or you just biting somebody else's style. Now that's still, you know what I'm saying? But
Prop,
yeah, so
please.
yeah, so when you figure out yourself, then you figure out what you want to do, then then everything gonna fall in place. Because this another thing, everybody's not gonna like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So don't get frustrated because people don't care, don't like your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? There's somebody out there that does, and you just gotta find your people. So find
Find your
yourself and
tribe.
find your people. Yeah, find your tribe.
What would you say for somebody that's starting like just right now? Like, what would be their first step? Like, they don't know themselves. They just trying to figure it out. Like, what would be a first step for a newbie?